It's Castaway Key Day! Good morning from Castaway. We are at Cabanas to have breakfast, and I have to show you all the food I just grabbed. Vitamin water hash, the best hash browns ever, muesli, sausage, and a custom-made omelet with peppers, spinach, onions, cheese, and bacon. This is gonna be a great day. We just got off the beautiful Dreams, the gangway on deck 1. We're gonna check out everything here on the island. We've got our towels. What are we gonna go do first?
I don't know. The world is our oyster.
It is. Look at that adorable photo point. That is so cute. We actually know exactly what we're doing. We're going around getting all the information so that we can share it with you and help you understand what this island can offer, so that when you're trying to set your planning and get your stuff booked, you can make a better decision or a more informed decision about the kind of itinerary you're looking for. So here you can find tons of shopping. There's snorkel rentals. There's different kinds of like jet ski and fun with your family. There's sand toys that you can get. There's a couple of different places for food. There's a family side of the island with a fun play set. There's a splash zone. There's also Serenity Bay, which is the adults only location. Pelican Point offers everything you want for your family. There's tons of loungers and beach chairs and umbrellas. There's just so much here. There's different kinds of boating activities that include like a glass bottom boat experience. There's bike rentals. There's hideout for the teens only. Monstro Point that has a whale dig site that's fun for families. Cabanas, which you do have to book in advance. Flippers and floats where you can get snorkels, tubes, and float rentals. There's also tetherball, volleyball, soccer. There's an observation tower that you can rent a bicycle to. And you can also schedule in advance different kinds of port adventures. For your food and beverage, there's Pops, Props, and Boat Rental, which is a covered seating area. Dig In, which has some covered seating. There's Cookies BBQ, Conched Out Bar, which is like frozen specialty drinks, cocktails, and beers. There's a smoothie location called Summertime Freeze. There's tons of outdoor seating. There's Gumbo Limbo, which has covered seating. There's Heads Up Bar, another location, and that is going to offer you again some more of those frozen specialty drink, cocktails, and beer. Then there's Castaway Air Bar, which is going to be part of Serenity Bay, that adult only location, which is going to offer you some more of those cocktails and beer. Merchandise, you have She Sells Seashells and everything else, and you have By the Seashore. All of these can offer you some Castaway Key logo merch if that's what you're looking for. Right here behind me, you can see the boat harbor location for any of your boating port adventures, and this is going to be located right behind the tram location. I loved the glass bottom boat spot because that enabled me and my family, which at the time had a 4-year-old Lorelai, to enjoy some stuff on the island all together as a family. Look at Minnie. She's right here meeting and greeting people, getting some nice photos with your family. So if you love Minnie, make sure that you pop off right here to the left, right after you get off the tram. She's so cute. She's in her Castaway outfit. It's adorable. Like, I would totally wear that. I haven't actually dropped my kids here, even though we've been to Castaway, so I can't actually speak to whether or not they would enjoy it or not, because we've just made it like this is our family day, we're doing stuff together. But it is an option. So if you've been on a number of cruises, or maybe you guys are just liking that time individually, maybe you have a couple of hours in the morning where the kiddos can come over here, and then you and your love can go off to Serenity Bay and have a couple hours of quiet until lunchtime. Here at Yvonne's, this is the first merch stop when you get on the island. There's so many fun things. If you want some fun beach toys, there's this really cute ship that has Donald at the helm and our friends in the front. There's some cute like sand castle stuff with little Mickeys. Like, look at how cute that is. There's buckets and shovels, shirts and dresses, more sandcastle gear. There's these fun like floaty things. These would be really fun to have for the beach, but this would also be really cool to have like as a bath toy later. So this is definitely a cool reusable. Fun towels, swim gear if you need any, hats. I came over because I was like, what is this? They're towel clips. I love these. Aren't these adorable? And they're simplistic, classic, they're timeless, they're versatile. You can use them anywhere. Goggles if you need any, some fun stuffies. T-shirts, I'm loving the retro vibes. Like, look at how cool that is. I like a good simplistic tee, nothing too crazy, and that's fun. So many tees, friends. So many different options. Okay, I like the Mount Rushmore tee. That's super cute. I don't mind a little tie-dye. I actually really like this gray one down here. It has my favorite color on it, that beautiful teal. Look at this fun Castaway 5K mug. That's adorable. I didn't do the 5K, but I sure like that mug. If you didn't know, you can do a 5K here on Castaway. And then they have some really cool merch that you can get afterwards in addition to the medal that you get. I have not done this, but it's definitely on my list of things that I would like to do. Cute hat, more cheese, cute hats. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at the little face on this. It's like a little crabby. What? Oh my gosh. I love him. He's like, I'm so happy to be in the sun. He's adorable. A whole bunch of teas for the littles. Some cute hats for the littles. And yeah, oh my gosh. Actually, I think, look at that. Look at that. Oh, Minnie living her best life. I love these magnets. We have one of these. I wouldn't mind this one. This is pretty cute too. Look at his little face. Oh, I like the picture Castaway. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, because it captures the entire island. Little Mickey. Let's fix him. Oh, I like the ship. This is cute. Look at that. More sand toys, some sweatshirts. I actually like the coloring on this, but I'm not a big pullover fan. Okay, seriously? We have to try this on. I know it's not the best lighting. This is not the cutest angle or anything, but like... And you can reapply them.
Oh, there's also this one.
I turn around and I see this. Look. It's like, oh my gosh. It's something you could wear like oh my gosh. This has got to be one of the coolest freaking spirit jerseys I've ever seen. I love that it has this mesh. So yeah, it's great for the beach, but here's the thing. If I just want to protect my shoulders and my arms from the sun on a hot day, like... I can't buy her, but she would be mine if I could. We can't always get the things we want, can't always have what we want, but it's okay. Another time. More tank tops and tees. I love this cut, but they tend to not flatter me very well, but this is really, really fun. It would have like that Lucy box feel. This is a nice little mesh beach bag. I think the only thing I don't like is that the mesh is fine enough that the sand is actually going to stay inside of it, but at least it'll mostly protect your gear. Those are some cute little shorts. Cozies, hats, more tanks, tees. This one has been here a hot minute, but this is definitely very cute. I love the woven, love the sun, love the flower, very islandy. But this would work on both islands. Like, this is actually a great pair of ears. She's over here too. How rude, I walked away. I did not need to be reminded that you were there. Oh, the other spirit jersey with it. Honorable mention, very cute. Picture of the island. Maybe you like this better. But I like her better. She's just so cute. We're walking away. More tees, but also some flip-flops, some Croc style slides in case you need anything like that. Actual Crocs if you need anything. These are kind of cute. Sunglasses if yours break or you lose them. Some water shoes. Magnets, pens, goggles, little swimmers, some phone protection devices, any like feminine needs you may have, aloe, sunblock, all the different little things. So if you are missing anything from your bag, lost it, didn't pack it or something, they're gonna have what you need. So definitely come here to Yvonne's on your way into the island to just double check to make sure you have everything you need. That way you can go in, get settled, find your beach chair and relax. We just got to the family side of the beach. There's loungers everywhere. I gave myself a nice little moment in a hammock. I did not fall, which I'm very grateful for because I tend to be a little bit clumsy and accident prone. So it was a nice little minute, literally minute, to just kind of go under the palm trees. And it was absolutely glorious. But now I want to do one thing and one thing only. Put my toes in this water. She's chilly. She's chilly for sure. But it's glorious. Look at all the little like fishies. There's so many little fishies. The sand is just so ridiculously soft. Like it's just like squishy, squish. Oh, so nice. So cool. Getting off here at Castaway Key, you're going to need your Key to the World card and then either your passport card or your state-issued driver's license in order to gain access back to the ship when you're done for the day. So make sure you don't forget those things. I usually like to bring it on my lanyard just so I don't lose it and it stays right here with me the whole time. The evening before you arrive anywhere, there's going to be a whole bunch of information provided to you about what's offered wherever you're going, what your all ashore times and your back on board times are going to be for that next day. And then they again remind you of that in the morning, and they'll let you know what gangway you're getting off of and where to report to if you have any port adventures or shore excursions. So just make sure that you're listening to that 1MC, that PA system every day to get all of those details. But you can find everything inside of your Navigator app. So if you're concerned or you're afraid you might have missed it or you didn't hear everything they said, check out the Navigator app to make sure that you have all of the details before your shore day, before your port adventure, before your shore excursion, before your day here at one of Disney's private islands. I looked at this and was like, I could have a little something. I could enjoy a little something. And then I reminded myself, it's a little early for a little something, so maybe we'll check that out later. But they do have all kinds of smoothies, so if you want something non-alcoholic you can, but they also have fun smoothie alcoholic beverages. We did try those on like our very first cruise. They're sweeter, so if you like the blended sweet, like pina coladas and that kind of style of a cocktail or frozen alcoholic beverage, then that is what you're going to get here. They have some fun cups that you can add to. They also have those coolers again that can be filled with water and or a mix of water and Gatorade. So if you decided, you know, I do want to grab one of those, there are several points in which you can grab those coolers. That water cooler alone is $20, but if you would like that filled with 6 of those metal Dasani waters, that is going to be $26. So just something to keep in mind. We usually just bring a water bottle. I have mine in my Castaway bag that's slinged around my back. And then you just refill it here at Cookies or Cookies 2 BBQ. But of course, if you don't want just water, they have all kinds of different beverages. I usually try to make the kids have this or a mix of this with water to ensure that they're getting a little bit of those electrolytes back. But personally, like me and Christopher, we live for this one right here. So freaking good. Got my water bottle all refilled. I did half water and then half of the vitamin water because, well, I just didn't honestly want to drink all of my water right now and it was wicked cold. So I want to say another note. I've talked about my water bottle before, I think primarily on Instagram, like in stories. I got this at Target for like $20. I put like maybe I think I filled this like a quarter of the way with ice last night and put water in it before we went to bed. So I had it in the morning to take my medicine and stuff like that with. I haven't done anything to it. I had just enough to take my medicine this morning and then I just went to drink out of it now so I could refill. It's like, what time is it? Like 10?
Yeah, 10:03.
It's 10:03 and she's cold. She's cold like the, I don't even know what. It's ridiculous. So if you're looking for a good one, I'll put it down below because this is amazing. But also it's fun, customized stickers, little things, love it. It's been a fun-filled morning of just like running around and getting the photos and the videos because I really want to show you everything and I want to help you so that when you're planning your vacations and you want to come to this island or you want to go to Lookout Key, like you know exactly what you're in for, you know exactly what you're going to get, and you have all the information. One crucial point is that these ice cream flavors change every day. And here today we have strawberry, banana, chocolate, and vanilla. The center is going to give you that twist option. But one of my favorite things to do is actually grab one of the oversized cookies from Cookies BBQ and put some ice cream on that. You can make a sandwich if you want to, but those cookies are huge, so I recommend sharing it. Or you can just put it like an open face sandwich and enjoy. It's just, you have like the salty and the crunch and the chocolate from the chocolate chip cookie, and then like the refreshing like vanilla or twist or even chocolate. If you really want like the whole chocolate filled situation, but it's so good. It's one of my favorite desserts. I'm over here at Conked Out Bar and I'm taking a look at their cocktails, but like I can't get over the view. It's so beautiful. The water is just so gorgeous and sparkling, and then you have the beautiful ship in the background. Like this, it feels good. It's just so pretty. The blue sky is just incredibly, I mean, it sounds silly and completely redundant, but it's just unbelievably like blue. Like it's intense blue. And it's just so pretty. We haven't been over here. It's called In the Shade, and it looks like it has some fun games that are, well, in the shade.
In the shade.
In the shade. They have like some ping pong, some foos tables. They have some basketball nets that you can practice your shots in. They have tables all ready to go if you want to shoot some pool. Given that my husband can burn in the shade, not even kidding, totally true fact, he really has legitimately burnt in the shade before, which is absolutely hilarious. and he loves pool, I would really want to take him over there for some fun. Like the kids could go do the kid club for a little bit if they wanted to, and then he and I could come over here with like our beverage and we can enjoy shooting some pool. Like that would be so much fun. Or we get all the kids involved and we teach them how to play and do that together, or they play ping pong or they shoot hoops. Like that's a fun little spot to get a break from the days when here at Castaway it's super intense. So when we're traveling down here, it's actually like late October, so it's really not that bad. But like in the summer, she gets warm. Have you ever done any hair braiding before? I have seen so many people do it, whether they just get like a couple pieces braided in for accents for their hair, like leaving the rest of it down but only having a couple braids in. I've seen people get all of it braided. I've seen people get like half and then the rest is down. Like it's really cool, the designs that they can do and that fun extra service, and I love the idea of it. My head is so ridiculously sensitive that she would be like, no, like I will get headaches. It's why oftentimes I can't wear a headband or ears and sunglasses for very long. I'm very, very picky about the ears and the headbands that I purchase because my head, just like that pressure, will give me a headache. Have you done that before? Have you gotten any kind of braids like that on a vacation, whether it was a ship or you came to an island like this? I'm curious if you would do it or if you've done it before, so drop down in the comments below. It's a great idea to step into these shops and look for some of those unique trinkets and treasures, because then you have something that you can remember the island by. You can remember this location in your vacation by. These shops are always really special because they actually support local artisans who use local supplies. So they're grabbing these seashells, they're grabbing the sand, they're putting these pieces together by hand carving the wood. They're creating all these things. So but sometimes, like, especially if you're going to go here and maybe you don't want to spend as much money, but you want to remember and like celebrate your Bahamian cruise, then maybe you get one thing like that instead of something that says Castaway Key and then something that says Lookout, where you might spend more. But it's just an option. We do love our Disney merch. I just love being able to give back directly to a community. We did that on our last cruise when we were over at Lookout Cay. Our like ornament, because we always like to buy an ornament when we take a vacation, and the ornament that we got is made out of different Eleutheran Island seashells. So it's really pretty, and like I said, it's really nice to know that you're giving back directly to the community. Just off the second trans stop, I'm walking over here so I can get like a view to kind of show you the beaches and kind of show you where Pelican Point is and like to show you some more things, right? And then I come around the corner and I see her. I think this would be my spot of choice. Like the loungers, I'll face the ship. It's quieter over here. There's bathrooms, there's a tram stop. Your spot for getting any like flippers and floats is here. I mean, I love this spot. This would be my pick. Of the places I've shown you so far, where would you be? Because the first side was nice, low-key, chill. This is like snorkeling, amazeballs, quiet, but not quite Serenity Bay, so still family friendly. So far, where would you be? Or are you just like ready to vote and say, nah, send me over to the adult side where it's like super quiet? I can't imagine a more beautiful place other than somewhere international, because it's probably legitimately going to be my pick. But like, I think it would be really fun to do a vow renewal out here. I don't know if it's a vow renewal or a wedding, but there's a couple out here and I'm like, how magical, like how sweet is that, and how just fun. They're playing Can You Feel the Love Tonight instrumental. This is Pelican Point water slide. The bucket tips over. It's a massive splash. Like Lorelei was not brave enough to go on this yet, but my family went on it. They had a great time and I hung out with Lorelei, but there's different places to swim. It's a fun all ages spot, especially for like that mix of littles and older kids. Like all my kids are spaced out. My eldest graduated in May, my middle kiddo is 11, and my youngest is 7. So when we came here, it was like 16, 8, and 4, I believe. And so it just gave like a nice mix for everybody. So this is where we hung out, was down here at Pelican Point. And if you want to come down here, it's going to be the second tram stop. Oh, the breeze. Oh, she feels glorious. It's funny how like it feels so warm, even though it's like late October. So on that note, bring your liquid IV or refill your water bottles, or just make sure you're enjoying the Powerade or the vitamin water, because that breeze can be misleading. You need to make sure that you keep your energy up and you take care of your body. Also over here at this tram stop, like I noted, you have the Flipper and Floats rental. There is another spot to grab a smoothie or fun cocktail or mocktail beverage. Welcome to Summertime Freeze. This is going to be your location to get all kinds of fun smoothies. Look at this fun slipper.
5 days, 3.1. So
He's adorable. The zippers are super, super cute. They're just not like what we usually love to enjoy. We don't really want to spend the money on a zipper. I mean, we bought popcorn buckets just because it's an inexpensive snack, but even then we were like, it has to be hyper functional and easy to get the popcorn out of. We're like, please don't give us all the cutesy shapes. Like, those are fun to look at and some people love to collect them as like keepsakes and decorations. We just want functionality. So I wouldn't purchase one of the Svens. I think they're adorable, but I'm curious, would you grab one of those? And I just like, tell me, how would you clean it out after that smoothie? Because I feel like you would need like a water sprayer like several times. She sells seashells and so much more. Towels, teas, goggles, it's all the same things as that first shop. So if something happens and maybe you only came to this location, then you have all those items. Or if you come here and you're like, I don't know if I want to grab any of these, especially if it's a souvenir, then you can like, if you see it here and you're like, no, I don't want to, I'm not going to, then any of those teas or any of those things that you want is maybe like a keepsake. You can get it at the other shop on your way out, but vice versa, if you're up there and you get all the way down here and then you're like, man, I kind of wish we had those sand toys or another towel or something of that nature, then you can stop here as she sells seashells. What? And you can grab those items that you're looking for. Here we are at Serenity Bay. Let's check out all the goods. No UB40 for you. I was just asking on my social media page, like, would you tram it or would you walk? I love the exercise. I a lot of times will take the opportunity to get the walk in, especially because even if you want to eat better, well, really watch your macros and keep track of what you're eating, like calorically and from a macronutrient level, you end up eating more because there's just, I swear we end up eating more. So I always like say, take the stairs, walk whenever possible. This, maybe from the other side of the island where I'm only going back to the ship and there's some shade, but that is just like full on heavy sun. Probably not. Here at Serenity Bay, you can find calm beaches. Again, this is 18 and over. There's some ADA accessibility, some loungers, some chairs, and it's honestly just, it really is quiet. It's a nice spot to just get away and find a reprieve, have some calming waters, have a more chill environment. There is Cookies too, barbecue over here. It's gonna have the same food as Cookies over at the main part of the island, so you don't have to worry about traveling anywhere else for your goods. Tons of shade to enjoy your lunch. Of course, there's Castaway Bar over here. You can grab some cocktails, some mocktails, or some other kind of refreshing beverage. Have a seat in the Adirondack chairs and just kind of chill. They've made it just a place to just kind of collect and just be at peace and reprieve. I love the fact that so many people have put their chairs right in here at the edge of the water. It's so nice to just kind of have that little bit of refreshing water, not necessarily be all the way in the ocean. Oh, and then all the floaties. Look at the floaties everywhere. The sand is a bit of a workout. It's like soft, super squishy and light, so you go through it and flop into it so easy. And I mean, that just may be me being silly, but I love the look of it. It's so soft. It's very bright and beautiful. We got here just in time. We have our lunch. I honestly, I have to be real, like that food at Cabanas is still sitting with me. I'm not like super hungry, but we're gonna try some things just so we know what's good, what's worth it, and what you want to snag. Now they had so many different options, and one of the things that's here that's different than on the main Cookies restaurant, they have steak here, but they have like rotisserie chicken, they have ribs, which we've tried before. We tried it on the other island, but it is going to be the same kind of food, same kinds of flavors. There was this bird that landed like right here, and she was so cute and so little, and I was like, I'm gonna be in a picture, and then she said no. Anyhow, I love mango and I love the brightness of a cucumber and tomato salad, so that'll be really nice to enjoy. I also did split with Christopher a spicy chicken sandwich, and I'm curious just how spicy it is, because a lot of times they're like friendly spicy where it's just a little bit of background warmth, so I'm expecting it to be like that, like perhaps maybe slightly there, but nothing more. There's some kind of a sauce on the bottom. We're not sure what it is, but it could be like a spicy situation.
Ooh.
Does she have a kick?
I mean, give it like a second. It's not that strong, but there is definitely heat.
And she does hit very frontal, so it's not like that, just like a little bit of warmth you get in the background, but she's got a little bit of fizzing. So if it's something you're looking for, this might be for you. Otherwise, I have the glorious like true and dry like barbecue classic of a burger, and I have, oh, I magically did not get myself lettuce, but I sure as heck have tomato and onion and even a little bit of pickle, because for some reason today I was like, that bit of tang sounds kind of refreshing. How did I not grab lettuce for my burger? Probably because we didn't have the bun yet, and I didn't
know, that was so backwards.
It was backwards. One thing that I'm not like a fan of is when you set up a buffet and you don't have things in order. So like it was the lettuce, tomato, the pickles, like all the accoutrements you would want for like a burger or something of this nature, and yet like the bun was after that. And I guess I get it, because maybe they don't want you to sit there too long trying to actually compile it. They're like, put what you're gonna want on your plate and move on. Let's check her out. Simple classic burger, nothing special, nothing to rave about, but it does the trick, I'll give you that. I don't mind it. I will say that I think I really loved that rotisserie chicken, but when I got it, it was nice and moist. I always kind of like worry that chicken is gonna be dried out. That said, the ribs, I know Duke really loved those, and he makes ribs at home, like on the regular, so I'm super picky about ribs, but he thought it was good. They were soft, they were moist and juicy and flavorful. He thought that they were a little bit too soft and didn't have enough of a bite to it. Whatever. They were good. All right, we're gonna finish our lunch and then actually go find a spot to enjoy a little bit of respite. We're sitting there finishing our lunch, and we just watched the line just develop, just grow, and it got long. This is a smaller spot. It's only one circle through the food, and it's taking care of, you know, all the adults that are here on Serenity Bay. So we're curious, like, just what the difference feels like between this and the other location in the family area on the island, just to see if, like, the line is really this long, and also just to see, I guess, to double check more than anything, if the food offerings are the same. Like, I know that I saw a lot of the same things, but I guess we're wondering if there's more in the other area. So we're gonna go investigate that. We're just gonna wait for the tram, because
And wait for the tram. I'm not doing that walk.
I was telling Christopher, I was like, I don't want to walk on that. He's like, looks at me like all aghast, like, no. I'm like, no, it would be hot. It's not even the exercise. It's not even the walk.
No,
it's the fact that you're on that black tarmac and you're just like being irradiated.
There's no shade.
There's no reprieve. There's no nothing. You're just like, it's just full dead sun on the darkness. Like, that's hot. So wait for the tram. I hear it. Oh, wait. I was like,
It's
what?
right there.
But it is, it's there. It really is. We're arriving at Pelican Point. We just left Serenity Bay. We're going to go check out those offerings to see if they're different. And then I honestly am not sure what we're going to do. We're like, the rest of the day is our oyster. What are we going to do with ourselves?
We are now at Scuttle's Cove, the first Bondi Beach. Those of you going back to the cruise ship, please remain safe.
Oh my goodness. Look.
How are ya? And now clap.
Here we are at Cookies BBQ. Let's go see if it looks like the same offerings. Same cookies, breads, and treats. I see mac and cheese. I did see the sausage over there. I see the rice, the chicken, the ribs. So far the only thing over here that I didn't see over there is the sausage, but it could just be that I didn't see it. Otherwise, there's some whole pieces of fruit instead of it being cut. So honestly, I don't really think that there's a different offering. I think it's all the same. It's just that over at Serenity Bay, you're gonna get a steak too. Look at our fun tree. I feel like this is a requirement here. I'm literally doing this to show you, okay? I normally would eat this with a fork probably, but for the vlog, we're gonna be a kid. It's all the vibes. Seriously, so good though. That like salty from the cookie is so nice with the sweetness and the cool of the refreshing like ice cream. It's refreshing. You know what? But it is. And that, you know what? Yeah, it's good. Honestly, I love you and I want to help show you more, but I'm gonna go take some time for me. And here is your little motivational minute for today. Do that for yourself. Go find some time. We call it pockets of time. Go do something. Go get a little something for you to recharge your battery, to make you happy, and to get you a little bit of refill your cup, all right? We just came back so that we could enjoy the quiet, the ease. We can find loungers, we can exist. This is the way. Oh my God, he's so cute. I like the K. I don't know why the K, but I like it. These loungers look so freaking comfy. They have these in the sun deck for the concierge lounge, and like when I laid back in them, I had trouble getting up. I did not want to exist anywhere else. It's so good. We totally just took advantage of disconnecting for a little while after we got on board the ship. We hung out in the quiet cove, enjoyed the pool, had a little snack, had some hydration. It was just glorious, and it was nice to just utterly like put everything away, our phones, everything. Like we had nothing and we just existed. It was so nice. But now I have to say goodbye to you and to Castaway and wish you all a brilliant, bold, beautifully empowered life. See you real soon, friends.